We've got something really special for you guys this week on Pure Fly NZ. In the southwestern corner of the South Island lies the enormous wilderness of Fiordland. The largest national park in the country protects over 1 million hectares of pure wilderness, maintaining the unique features that make this place so special. Spectacular ice-carved fjords, primordial forest, valleys surrounded by rugged granite tops, the highest rainfall in the country, and unique wildlife make any adventure into this place very memorable. Usually fly fishers come to Fiordland for the amazing trout fishing, but we have another species in our targets, the southern bluefin tuna. These tuna are only found in the southern hemisphere, and they grow massive, reaching a maximum weight of 260 kilograms. They are endothermic and are able to maintain their core temperature up to 10 degrees above the water temperature, which enables them to venture into cold waters like those off the coast of Fiordland. Catching these fish on flight is not an easy task. In fact, our team of Jeff Forsee, Craig Hind and Nick Reygaert have been trying for 5 years to catch one of these fish with no success. An essential part of connecting to these fish on fly is to have the fish feeding on the surface. When the tuna are balling up bait is the best opportunity. But the crew also need this to happen in protected waters inside the fjords, a very rare occurrence. Craig Hind is a skipper on a charter boat that works the Breaksea Sound and Dusky Sound areas. We've been invited to film for 3 days on the mothership, and by a stroke of luck, there has been schools of bluefin working the bait in the mouths of the fjords. Loading the helicopter for the ride in, excitement levels are through the roof, but after 5 years of trying, the tension is equally high. Let's find out if things finally line up for the team to catch southern bluefin tuna on fly in Fiordland.
Wicked. Well, we made it. It's kind of hard to say what's on the cards, but there's a lot of potential here. We've been planning this trip for over a year. We're deep in Fiordland right now. We're going to go out here, look for some bluefin tuna, kingfish, blue cod, moki, gurnard. Going to do some diving, maybe get some crayfish. Yeah, like I said, a lot of potential out here. We're pretty chuffed to be here. Tropical Fiordland, man. It really is. It's absolutely mad. It's April 3rd, and I'm in a t-shirt in Fiordland. Like it'd be 22 degrees right now, you know, and it's 11:30 in the morning. I'm not complaining. It's cool. It's cool to be here. It's really beautiful to see it like this, and I mean, it sounds like it's doing great things for the fishing, and that's what we're here for. So, yeah. Exciting times. And here's our mothership.
Yeah, man. You haven't been in it before, have you?
Never. Yeah.
Oh, welcome to my second home.
Yeah, man.
I spend more time on here than I do at home.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Awesome.
Which is, yeah, that is awesome.
Upon landing, the boys get a report of bluefin busting up on bait at the mouth of the sound. The helicopter landed in the back of Broughton Arm to meet the ship. It'll be a good hour of full steam for the mothership to travel out to Broughton Arm and down through Breaksea Sound to the islands at the entrance, where the tuna were last seen. Just enough time for the fellas to do the last minute checks on gear and flies.
Right outside the Gilbert Islands.
This is Gilbert Island straight ahead.
No, so this is Entry Island directly in front of us, and then those next islands just behind it on the right, that's the Gilbert Islands.
Yeah.
And you can see there's like that little gap going through there.
Yeah.
That's a gap going through a place called Disappointment Cove, and right off that gap, there's birds. And they're moving up in towards Disappointment Cove, and they are busting on the surface. So as we get closer, we might...
Yeah, cool. It's exciting.
No,
I mean, and this is the area you said you've seen them over the summer?
All the way down this northern outer area of Breaksea is where we've been catching all our tuna.
Okay.
There's birds sitting on the water there as well. And I think we're going to get out of that wind as well. Doesn't look like there's a lot of wind down there.
Just right, and we're going for the mouth of Disappointment, is it?
Yeah. But a few weeks back, just there's a really pretty waterfall over here, and as we were coming down, right in the cove, the tuna had actually pushed all the bait right up into the cove, and they were busting up. You could have stood on the rocks and thrown a stick bait at them and caught them.
Right by the waterfall.
Yeah, they were like 20 meters off the
Unreal.
off the rocks.
Yeah, it's amazing. Hey, Fiordland, what a special place.
Man. But definitely it's worth now just watching these edges here, because they just suddenly come up, boom, and you can't miss them. It's just big golden blue butterballs,
Sure.
barreling out of the water.
Oh, I'm pretty excited, buddy.
Oh, we've hooked a southern, definitely. I just can't make any headway on him.
Heinzie, that was like literally exactly where those birds were.
Yep,
at.
right in the middle of
it was unreal. Like we were going through them, we were talking about how the birds laid down.
Tuna there, man.
But yeah, we got there and it just went.
So once we get this fish in, we need to get the tender down and get out there.
Well, yeah, it's really interesting, man. It makes you feel like you could just go out there and just start casting into the birds, even though they're sitting down.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if we went in amongst those birds and even just threw flies.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, just going.
Gaining about an inch at a time there, Heinzie.
Yep. We're not upgrading here.
We're just chucking the tender in right now. We've just landed a bluefin trolling, and we've seen some more fish busting up. So we're putting the tender craft in. Heinzie's up there lowering it down for me, and we're gonna go over to where these fish are working and try to get one on the fly rod, which is like an amazing moment that we've been waiting for an insane amount of time. So I'm fizzing, like the whole boat's fizzing. It's a pretty exciting moment.
You're gonna want the wind off your left shoulder.
If possible,
Yeah, no, that's gonna work. That's
ideal.
gonna work perfectly for us, because I'm gonna be able to come down. They look to just be stationary there, so I'll come downwind, and then we can actually drift into them, kill the engine, and we'll just drift straight into them.
Sounds good.
But obviously the buddy Pembroke didn't spook the fish too much, did
No, it didn't, man. Yeah, which is great to. I mean, if anything, it got him excited. And you know, right after we landed that fish, I went up there into the wheelhouse with Fraser. McKenzie, the guy that was captaining the boat for us, and we were looking at busting up fish too. So I think they keep coming up and dropping back down, coming up and dropping.
Well, Jeff, I reckon you just got to get a cast right in amongst those birds, man. Just make sure that you've got no knots in your line. Oh man. They're actually coming towards us.
Yeah. I think that was a bird just tapped it. Yep, another bird. Well, the birds see the fly.
Now they're all sitting down.
Yeah, let's just it's all good. I just want to make a couple casts, you know what I mean? Like get used to the rig, get used to the boat, what we're doing here.
Here they come.
About shaved my left ear off. Okay, that's actually a pretty good spot. Oh yes, there they are. They're all over my
there's
fly.
tuna there, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. No, that was definitely a tuna, bro.
There's a whole bunch of them. All right, let's be cool.
The next school comes straight in at us.
Yep, straight into us.
Look at this coming straight at us.
They're all over it. Come on. Yes, fish on.
Got him, fish on.
He's not even taken off yet. He doesn't even know he's hooked.
Is it radio? Yeah, we're hooked up.
He's gonna go. Come on, go, buddy. He's actually, I don't even think he knows he's hooked. Okay, here we go. We're on the reel. Oh yeah. Holy smokes. Yes. Oh shit. Come on. Okay.
We did it, bro. We got it.
Bluefin tuna on the fly, baby! Oh, baby. It's actually a good sized fish. Like it's not.
I saw that. It's a reasonable fish.
It's probably smaller than that one you hooked up trolling, I think, Heinzie.
We just got to get one, boy.
They're just everywhere.
There he is.
They're everywhere.
Oh, look at the tuna
us.
down there. You can see them. They actually see the tuna.
I honestly can't even believe this is happening right now. This is amazing.
We've been, well,
Well, slow down a little bit, Heinzie.
I'm in neutral. I'm in neutral.
Oi, he's coming towards me. And he didn't know he was supposed to put so long. Oh, mate. Oi.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's coming up.
Yeah, he's coming. Like, he's just so confused. He kind of came back towards us there. Maybe just chuck her in neutral or whatever for a minute. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe even reverse. Yep, that's good. Cool. Okay, I mean, we've got, like, I'm not even in my backing right now. I was initially, but it wasn't.
Okay. So you got heaps.
Yeah, you got heaps. I'm just a little worried about their boat.
Fraser, move back. The fish is underneath you.
I mean, he's not yet, but he will be soon. I mean, we don't have this fish netted yet. I don't even want to say anything, but like, it's just, like, to have even this amount of success so early on is remarkable.
After how many years of trying?
After I think
4 years of hard work, bro.
yeah, 4
years.
5 years almost, like.
When did we start? November 2017.
He's shaking.
Oh, you're making him line on him.
Man, yeah, I
I
just
can
saw
see
him. There he
I
is.
can see him.
Doesn't like us.
Yeah, he's going to do the big run. And you just need to get that leader somewhere near me so I can get a wrap on the leader. But be ready that if the fish goes, I'm going to point my hands and that leader and that fish is just going to go again.
Okay.
I'm going to need to go after him again, eh?
Yeah, no worries. Look at that bend though. I mean, that's power. That's corked on a 13 weight, man. Yes, 13 weight sector right there, baby. I love this rod because it's big and it's grunty, but it's still castable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
like,
you're casting that mint there, eh?
When you get into those bigger rods, they can be pretty tough, but man, I've really learned to love this stick. This is what I was fishing, those big kingies up in 3 Kings.
Oh, yep.
Look at that. Look at that head pulsing. Look at the end of the rod. Woof, 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 woof.
That's a better sign that he's just slowing down a bit now.
Yeah.
So he's just into, so he's on the pinwheel now. That's a good sign that he's pinwheeling, which does mean he's getting tired.
Okay,
there
come
he comes
on up,
up.
Bubba.
Here he comes.
Oh my gosh, that's a strong fish. Okay, Heinzie, I'll see if I can swing him around this side.
Yep.
I'm gonna come back a few steps.
You took a few steps back. As soon as I can get that lead up and get the tail.
It's all right, it's all right, it's all right, I still got him. I won't let him go,
Yep.
okay? So, that was good though, I like that.
Right, that worked.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is insanity.
How's your back?
My back's fine. My arms are getting a little tired.
No harness, no nothing.
Yeah. A little rib. Hang on a sec, okay, getting some line.
Okay, he's gonna go under the boat there, okay? And he's pinwheeling down.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him go, look at that rod.
Okay, he's tired.
Watch out.
Yep.
Oh, that was good, Heinzie.
I almost
we'll
had the
get
tail.
him. Yeah. No, that's good.
We just keep doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get him.
We'll get him.
Saw that fish come up and take it as well. That was epic.
Same.
The whole
same.
back came out of the water.
Yeah, it was just immediately like I knew he'd eaten it visually before I really felt him, you know, and I got a couple good strips in him. I just had to keep stripping because he just stayed at the surface. He didn't know.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, this is exhausting. If this is the deal, we're gonna be hurting. Oh, look at the blast behind us.
Look at the tuna jumping behind us.
Fully jumping out of the water.
Coming clean out the water there.
Jeepers, can you believe it? Oh, paradise found, baby. Oh my gosh.
He's not having a bar of it, eh? He's not having a bar of it.
Up.
Look at him in the water.
Up.
Come back, he's knackered. Up. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. That was close.
I had the tail. I had it.
They got, their tails are so strong though.
Man, I had that tail.
Yeah, the plan was to bring a net.
Yeah, somebody forgot to bring the net.
It's all right though. At least it's the guy that's grabbing the tail.
Come on, come back. I got him.
Hold on tight.
I got him.
Hold on
I
tight.
got him. I got him.
There we go.
I got him.
Rod tip tail.
Yes! Yes! We got it, bro! We did it!
Oh my God.
Yes!
Well done, all of you guys.
Man,
That's madness. Absolutely madness.
take a moment.
Oh, mate.
We did it, bro. We did it.
Yo, that's a heavy fish, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
reckon?
I don't know, man. It's every bit of 15 kilo.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
And your home tide fly.
The boys are elated, but the celebrations only last a few moments before they see more fish busting up. And it's time now to get Craig Hind into a tuna while the action's hot.
Oh, they're coming right into us now. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but look at these fish. They're completely coming out of the water, cartwheeling.
Yeah, we're in neutral.
Heinz, I'm no boatman like you are, dude, so apologies in advance. Tell me what you want, though.
Oh, too tight.
Oh my God,
I'm on.
Watch your feet. That was madness. That was literally
Straight away.
His first cast. Whoa, first cast.
Oh my God.
He was just checking everything out, and that fish absolutely smoked it. Wowzers.
Oh my gosh! First cast!
How was that?
First cast! He came straight up and smashed it!
Yeah, like really went for it, huh? What do you want me to do here?
Nothing. Actually, just go in reverse. Yep. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you now. I'm with
Yeah.
you. We're back in neutral.
I'm well into my backing here.
Yeah, you are. Now that was a whole different
That
thing.
thing
wasn't
came
it,
out of
man?
nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hooked up again.
You got him under control, you reckon?
Oh no, you may have to just stick it in forwards and we'll just slowly follow him. Just keeping the line 45 degrees off the bow exactly as it is now.
Okay.
Oh, we couldn't have chosen a better spot to hook this fish either.
Yeah.
No, we're completely in the lee of the island.
Yeah. In the water.
But that just shows how many fish are here.
Yeah, exactly.
How many fish are actually in here.
So it was about 3 o'clock when you hooked that fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you've been on for about 6 minutes. It's 6 past 3 right now. Let's see how long this takes.
Hopefully not
I
too
think it's
long.
gonna take you a while.
Do exactly what we did before.
Totally.
I'll move back, you grab the leader, and hopefully get the tail.
That rod's a little bit longer than my 13.
Okay. Man, the pump.
The pump is real, buddy. The pump is real.
Oh, look at him. He's just sitting. Boom, 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 boom. This is when you got to trust all your knots, eh? Got him! Got him! Yeah!
How we doing, baby?
Yeah, bro!
Welcome to the club, brother.
Yeah! We got it!
Nice fish. Look how pretty that fish is.
Jeez, he's lit up, eh?
God, he's lit up. Look at that. Like he's got so much more color than that last one, doesn't he? Just on fire. Woofa.
What an amazing start to the trip. Only a few minutes and we were hooked up, both Jeff and myself. My first cast of the trip and hooked up and landed this absolutely spectacular, beautiful fish. Definitely the strongest fish I've ever fought on the fly and the longest fight I've ever had on the fly. That thing beat the hell out of me.
After prolonged fights, both tuna were very tired when landed, so it was decided they should be kept rather than released.
So we've had our fun today, an awesome day, and now we're going to make sure that we treat these fish with the best respect we can and get the maximum amount of meat off them as best we can. So as soon as these fish were caught, as you can see over here, we bled them out straight away. They were ickied in the head and killed pretty quickly, and then immediately we got them onto ice as well, just to chill them down. These fish do run 3 to 4 degrees warmer than the water temperature, and with the water temperature being around sort of 20-21 degrees, they were very, very, very warm. So we got them chilled down on ice as quick as possible, and now we can harvest as much meat as possible off these beautiful creatures.
Wolfa, 7 killer. Hey, mates, how are ya? Hey.
There we go, buddy. There we are.
You want a snack?
Come and eat that.
Go. Fishy, 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 fishy. Well, here we are, morning of day 2 in beautiful Fiordland. We've had a nice quiet start to the day, which has been pretty nice, to be honest, because we're still just kind of processing everything that happened yesterday. I don't think it'll actually really settle in probably until I get home in about a week or something. We've been trying to catch those fish for so long, and we basically, as soon as we got here, we went out and I had my fish on in 10 casts, landed it, just kind of mind blown. Then we went back out with Craig, and Craig literally made 1 cast and caught 1 fish yesterday, which is like the craziest thing in the world to me. But yeah, it's exciting. So still just digesting it all, and excited for what today is going to bring. Like anything can happen in Fiordland. Obviously, I'd love to see more of those bluefin, but we just kind of don't ever want it to end. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Looking forward to it.
The conditions are perfect for the start of day 2, but there are no tuna to be seen despite plenty of searching.
So we didn't see any birds working. It just seems to be it's a little bit dead. Maybe it's to do with the tide. I think we've sort of derived that it's the outgoing tide that we're going to get the fish on. So change of plan for the morning. We're going to go to a secret dive spot that we found recently. Just incredible crayfish and fish life, and everything's just amazing here, right on the corner of the Acheron Passage here, and chuck everyone in for a dive and hopefully get some crayfish.
So are you going to hop in with us?
No, I'm going to sit in the boat and let everyone else go and get in the water.
Oh, good on you, man.
And,
I'm super chuffed to get in. I'm like, it's classic Fiordland. I'm blown away by everything that's above water, and I'm just stoked to kind of get in and see what's underwater too.
Oh, it's amazing what glaciers do, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. A million years ago, this was all just rock and mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty magic.
But yeah, we've actually had people sitting on the rocks over here, and they've had crayfish with their feelers sticking out the water.
Yeah,
sitting there,
amazing. Yeah.
With their heads out the water, catching crayfish.
Yeah, that's not the diving I'm used to.
Yeah, and the water's so clean. You're going to have probably 20 or 30 meter fish as well.
Yeah. Pretty hard to come all the way down to Fiordland, deep in Fiordland, and not get in the water and have a look. So, yeah, get some more food for our seafood dinner tonight. Wow, it's so clear. What magic. That sun's just coming over the hill.
Fiordland is famous for the amount of crayfish that it produces. These cold, nutrient-rich waters are a great habitat for these crustaceans. It's not unusual to find a dozen crayfish sheltering under one rock in this lightly fished area. In near perfect conditions, with no swell and great visibility, it doesn't take long for the divers to collect a feed of crayfish, paua and fish.
Where you at? Oh yeah, that was awesome. It's like, feel like going to the grocery store and the aquarium at the same time. It's incredible.
Not super biggest, but someone else has actually tried to grab him last time.
Yeah, right.
And that's where it snapped off.
Yeah.
I kept all his legs. Got the sweetest part. Kids love the most.
A quick round of coffees is in order to warm the divers up. And while they're being consumed, Craig gets on the marine radio and hears from some of the boats in Dusky Sound that the tuna are going crazy. It's decided to head straight there, despite the 3-hour steam down the Akron Passage and out to the mouth of Dusky Sound. There'll be just enough time for a quick fish once the mothership gets there.
Dusky Sound, man.
Dusty Sound, here we are, here they are. It's crazy. I'm just like jumping out of my skin right now. Can't wait to get in there.
I can't believe how this wind has just disappeared completely.
Yeah, it's flat calm, man.
Yeah.
Good water skiing weather and good tuna catching weather.
Totally. It's just, yeah, man. This is unreal. If you look, you can actually start to see it on the horizon there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you can actually see that whole mob of birds.
Yeah, I see them moving right now. That's exactly what we saw yesterday. They're hanging low to the surface,
Yep.
and they're just moving. Look
Look at the mounts of them there. It's crazy.
It's exciting, man.
And we're well inside Dusky Sound at the moment. I mean, open ocean's still a long way out.
Yeah, right.
In amongst all the islands here.
Which is cool, right? I mean, this is the dream. Like, I mean, these tuna often show up way offshore.
Oh yeah.
Which makes it even like harder. Like they're like even here they're a hard to reach fish. But having them in here in this environment, sheltered, protected, like amazing scenery right behind you, it's like the perfect storm.
just looking at the tide, we're bang on the same tide that we were yesterday.
Are we? Yeah.
That's when they were smashing. But then I've been talking to a few of the other fishermen, and they were saying that it's been going like this all day.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the thing that freaks me out a little bit too, right? Because how quickly it died off yesterday. I'm like, are we late? Are we going to get out there and then it's just going to shut down? I'm like, who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe we won't get a shot. But I'm also like fizzing and hope we get multiple shots because I just can't get enough of this fish right now.
Oh yeah, I see the birds.
There's fish there, and there was fish over here, right in front of us.
Oh, I see birds there too, yeah.
We'll find them.
Fellas decide that it's cameraman Nick's turn for a tuna. He has been on a mission for the last 5 years with him, so it feels right that he should get a turn too.
Wow, look at those birds. Amazing.
Are they good?
Birds. Perfect. Look at the scales in the water. Oh my gosh, look at the scales in the water.
This is the thickest the tuna have been. Nick is getting follows from multiple tuna every cast. It feels like only a matter of time before he comes tight.
Direction, it could have gone anywhere. One fucking tuna, man. Oh, bird.
Nice, Nick. Watch your feet.
Yeah, we're hooked up.
Get him on the reel. Watch your feet. Take it easy. Good job.
tables have turned. Jeffy's cameraman, Nikki's fisherman. What's happening here?
That was the strangest hookup. It was just like, but obviously if they're following the fly in and you hook them, they're still coming at you.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like nothing.
Because, yeah, Nick, that's what I felt on mine yesterday. Like, he just didn't know he was hooked for some time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You gonna see your backing again?
Coming to you.
Yep.
The dream.
The dream, dude.
You know how many times I've looked at this place on a map and feed here, hooked up on the southern bluefin tuna on the fly.
Dreams, man, dreams.
Just fish is close to the boat. He's very close to the surface, and he's just got a bit shitty. Holy moly! So this fish is up high, which is a really good thing because tuna tend to go deep and they can be quite hard to move. But he's staying up the top, so he's given us every chance to kind of get line back on him. I'm probably just towing the dinghy towards the fish more than anything, but
Pretty much.
the closer we are to the fish, the more chance we've got of getting a tail around him.
Got a little bit of weed on there.
Bit of a kelpie tuna.
Very different, eh?
Yeah.
Fight to your guy.
You reckon?
Yeah, maybe similar to yours.
Yeah, I feel like, oh no.
Oh no.
Where's that gone?
Oh.
Just pull the fly. Oh. And we've sort of run out of light now. Mate. Oh.
Oh well. One step closer.
Oh.
Devo. Okay. Fish are gone.
Sorry, mate. That's just tough luck.
Yeah.
It really is.
For it to pull out there.
For it to pull out there, then, I mean, it would have just been wearing a big hole, right? You know, like that's it. It just came.
Despite a great feed of crayfish and tuna, Nick spends the night lamenting what could have been. The weather is forecast to turn nasty the next day, and he might have missed his chance.
Day 3, we're down in Outer Dusky in Luncheon Cove and just doing a bit of a weather check. We use the Iridium sat phone and predict wind. We can download the weather, and just having a good look at the weather here right now. Has turned a bit, sort of blowing probably 15-20 knots at the moment, but the forecast actually says to us, and this is the best thing about being down here, new technology, I can get my weather straight off the sat phone, downloaded in sort of really good detail. And probably looking at northwesterly of 20-25, gust to 35 knots today, which is not ideal for us, but it is going to ease by lunchtime. By looking at this, by 12 o'clock we're down to 10 to 15 knots northwesterly, and then the front's going to come around all the way to the south, and then we're in for a bit of a blow tomorrow. We're looking at 30 to 40, maybe 50 knots of wind tomorrow, but that's all right. Right now, tuna day today, actually not looking too bad, and you can really see from when we woke up this morning, it is easing. Clouds have definitely slowed down a lot, so I think we need to launch the tender and get into it as quick as we can, really. While we're rushing to try and get everything ready, there's a few things we always have to remember is our safety gear, life jackets, VHF radio, we've got a safety box on board the boats, and that's our most important thing here is just while we're trying to do everything, we still have to remain safe. We are in the middle of nowhere, and so safety is paramount.
Here you go, mate. Fly rods, need those.
The beasts.
Two tuna whooping sticks. Kind of our last chance to get this bluefin thing done. We've got a weather front coming in. It's going to get a little bit rainy and stuff tomorrow. We've had some drizzle and some wind overnight. And even looking back into the hills right now, you can see it's all just kind of settling in. And this is really what you kind of imagine Fiordland being like, you know. It's a wet and moody, wild place. And we've certainly had really amazing weather for the past couple of days, you know, especially considering it's kind of April, late in the season. Yeah, so happy about that, but fingers crossed we can get one more shot at these fish. Watch your line.
Yeah, we're hooked up.
Oh,
I can't get enough of this shit.
oh yeah, look, 12 o'clock, there's more fish working. That was great.
That was great.
Yeah.
A big hit on the surface as well. That was a big explosion.
Second cast.
Yeah.
We
were just saying it, imagine that.
Oh, look, fish swirled right there. Fucking double up to that 12 weight in there.
You reckon?
Jeez. Steam?
20 kilo fish.
They're coming at me, and when they come at you quickly, it's really hard to gain line back on them.
Fuck. The amount of fish that must be here.
Yeah, I mean, and they're right here, and that's the wild thing. Like, we're not, I just saw one porpoise, but we're not really seeing them launch out of the water. I don't know if it's the conditions or what. They're staying a little lower.
Yeah.
Look at these birds. Yeah.
Grinding it out, stalemate. Fish is very deep, fish is about 40 metres below us. They're so hard to move. I've just got to try and win back 1 inch at a time. I take a few feet, he takes a few more. But if we just hang in there, he's going to just get him closer and closer, and then hopefully in the boat. The wind's a real battle. It's going to be a circus trying to get the fish into the boat. It's going to be very tricky. But cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
"12 minutes in, Nikki, how you feeling?"
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
A bit nervous.
Yeah, all things considered.
I'm normally nervous when I fight a big fish.
Yeah.
After yesterday, hook just popped out, you know.
Well, there's not a lot of opportunity left after this, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is down to the wire.
Nick just holding on. Shaking a little bit there. Fish. You too? Look at your hand, how white it is. No blood there.
Well, as we move further and further out into the almost open ocean here, the fetch from the wind's getting bigger, so this little chop's going to get bigger and bigger, just make it a bit more, just another factor in landing the fish and actually getting the fish. We've got a lot more wind coming over the top of the island, so you can see it blowing now. This gust hitting us now probably 35-40 knots, and the fish is trying to pull into the wind, and we're just stationary.
Opposing forces, huh?
Totally, yeah, opposing forces.
Yeah, I feel like I'm fighting the weather and the fish at the same time.
conditions are marginal from a safety viewpoint. By having a radio on the tender, Craig is able to call the mothership into close proximity as a precaution in case something goes wrong.
Good thing we didn't try to double up.
Yeah, bro, you did it. You got it. We got it. Look at the conditions you got it in. Dude, that was the weather that killed me. Yeah, baby. 5 years worth every fucking day.
By the skin of their teeth, the crew get it done. For all three anglers to land bluefin tuna on fly in one trip is a dream scenario. Fly fishing is rarely about catching large numbers of fish, but rather the quality of the experience. Catching these epic creatures in one of the world's great frontiers is a pure fly adventure never to be forgotten.
When you're fishing in what is widely considered to be the best fly fishery in the world, you'd be mad to compromise on quality, which is why Pure Fly NZ has chosen to partner with these great companies. You can rely on their products to deliver the goods for you on your next adventure.